All right, you guys. So Ticket TV, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on in, man. Salute to everybody coming in the building. I appreciate all y'all, man. Sad situation going on with Pat Beverly, who is an NBA, former NBA guard, 37 years old. Pat Beverly had just gotten to a situation with NBA player Klay Thompson, basically, questioning whether or not his girlfriend, who was rapper Meg Thee Stallion, was basically, responsible for his poor play this season. That drew a starch response from Klay. And then right after that, Pat Beverly ends up getting in trouble in a whole completely different situation. A lot of people on social media have tried to tie this into that, but I totally disagree with that. I don't think it's tied to it. But now he's in major trouble, bro. As Pat Beverly was arrested in Rosharon, Texas, Texas, Fort Bend County, and charged with a third-degree felony assault account on his little sister. That they have accused this dude of, impeding her breathing and circulation. Now, it's classified as a family violence incident by the local sheriff's office. Now, the alleged victim, which is his sister, which you won't believe, and I'm gonna say this again. Y'all smash the like button. Let me know if y'all can hear me when y'all come on in here, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the building. Y'all make sure we get them likes up. Let's get over 1,000 likes in this video. But can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me in the building? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear me, man. Y'all can hear me? Yeah, I appreciate y'all in here, man. Yeah, man. Salute everybody. Salute everybody. I appreciate all y'all in the building, man. Salute to everybody who tap in and support the channel. I appreciate all of y'all. Bro, this situation don't got bad, man. So this guy, he basically, his sister's 15 years old, man. Now, it's some bad news that came out today, you guys. Shout out to my girl, Lauren Conlon. She covers the situation, right? And Lauren's a beast at her coverage. She does very good coverage, and she found out some new information I'm about to tell y'all tonight. Pat Beverly's statement, when this situation first happened and it came out, the first pieces of details came out, and they said that he had basically caught his little sister with a adult. Well, today the information came out that was false. The sister was not caught with an adult. The sister was caught with her boyfriend, who himself is not of age. He will not be an adult until middle of 2026, which that is still a question within itself, because when he goes to 2026, she's still going to probably be around the same age she is now, or maybe turning 16. That's a sticky situation right there, bro. And that's a conversation to have in a whole different video about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a real delicate situation right there. That type of situation right there, where if one's 15, one's 17, and then one turns 18 and the other's about to turn 16, that's a sticky situation, because how do you look at that? Some people are going to look at it differently than others. You know what I'm saying? At that age, at that time, it just all depends. But Pat Beverly's in trouble, man, and from what the reports are saying. So, according to the police reports and affidavits, Pat Beverly, on your screen, reportedly walked into a home at the 5500 block of Lady Ashley Bend in Missouri City, Texas, right? Where he found his younger sister, right, alone with this man. Now, first he said they put out a report that the man was 18. But today, Lauren Collin has put out reports that they have confirmed that the dude was only 17. Now, an altercation ensued in which Pat Beverly allegedly punched his sister multiple times in the face and choked her. Not the dude, the sister, and choked her, impeding her breathing. Now, the sister reportedly suffered visible injuries, including swelling and bruising around her eyes and face, and sought medical attention afterwards. Now, Pat Beverly was taken into custody without incident and released later that day after posting a $40,000 bond. Now, Pat Beverly, who has no criminal record, responded on social media urging people not to believe everything that was reported online. Now, he reposted an unsigned statement claiming he was understandably concerned, as any brother would be. upon finding his sister with an older man, but denied the allegations as described, stating that what followed did not happen and expressing confidence in being cleared in court. Now, his attorney, Nicole DeBoard, echoed this, describing Pat Beverly as not a violent man and not violent that night, while noting additional context would emerge. Now, the case remains under investigation, but today, Lauren Collins found out that that was indeed her boyfriend, allegedly, and that it wasn't an adult, that he is also underage. So that changes the entire dynamics of the situation as far as what they're saying that Pat Beverly's statement put out, right? I'm just giving y'all the information. I'm not taking sides. So now the case still has not had a court date yet. Now, Pat Bev, who's from Chicago, grew up with his sister and has often spoken publicly about protecting his family. Now, he last played in the NBA with the Bucks in 2023, 2024, right? Before transitioning into podcasting, he went overseas a little bit to Israel and then did a podcast. Actually doing a podcast now, and that's when he went viral. Just the day before this thing came out, he went viral for the comments on Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion and their relationship and how they thinking that it could potentially have affected that relationship. Right now, they're bringing up an incident he had with a fan, throwing a ball at a fan and stuff like that, right? And then another ejection that he had with an incident with a fan in 2018. They're bringing up the feud with Klay Thompson in the news, and also now they're saying, right, uh, that Pat Beverly is facing up to 10 years in prison if he's convicted. He's facing up to 10 years in prison, right? So again, third degree felony, enhanced from a misdemeanor due to the strangulation element and family violence design, a designation, and he's facing up to 10 years in a state correctional facility, right? And $10,000 fine. Additionally, uh, he could be possible for up to 10 years of probation uh, instead of prison, especially as a first-time offender. And the Texas law requires a 20-year protective order if he's convicted, and it can impact his future custody or professional opportunities, right? So, and repeat offenses would elevate it to a second degree felony, which he would face up to 20 years, right? Now, here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna say this to you guys again, right? Texas, from the reports, this type of felony that he's been charged with, normally in family violence convictions, often result in between 2 to 5 years of prison or probation, for non-habitual offenders, per the state data from the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, right? So prison sentences averaging 3 to 7 years occur in cases with visible injuries or threats, right? But celebrities or first-timers frequently avoid full terms via deferred adjunction, right? So here's the situation, man. A lot of people are going in on Patrick Beverly online, and I understand why. Because they're saying, if you really felt like you caught your sister with an older dude, your underage sister with an older dude, why you ain't do something to the dude? Why you do something to her? That's the question that people are asking. Why you do something to her? Why not do it to the dude? Why do it to her? Right? That's the question. Right? That's the question. So I'm telling y'all, My bad, y'all. If this comes out to be true, the fact that they're saying that he did this to put his hands on his sister, that's gonna mess up a lot of his professional opportunities, y'all. Trust me when I tell y'all this. It's gonna destroy a lot of his opportunities, man. A lot of his opportunities gonna get destroyed, bro. Straight up. I'm telling y'all right now. He's gonna have a hard time making his way in professional circles. He's gonna have a hard time making his way in professional circles based off this. I'm telling y'all this right now. Right? I'm telling y'all. He's gonna have a hard time making his way off professional circles. It's gonna be very difficult for him to get those jobs anymore and stuff because people are gonna look at you if he's found guilty because the report said his sister had bruising and stuff. And that they're alleging that he strangled her and stuff like that. Like that right there destroys all your, you know what I'm saying? That gets you up out of here, bro. And so, you will hope that he didn't do it. He's denying it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are asking, why would you go after your sister and not the dude? If you came in the house and you seen your little sister with an older dude, why not go approach that dude? Who goes after the sister that's supposed to not be of age, but not the dude? Then Lauren Collins, like I told y'all, is saying today that they've confirmed that the dude wasn't even an adult. That the dude is underage. That's her boyfriend, they're saying. And he's not even of age. Right? So that's the crazy part. See, that's where a lot of people on social media are going on. Now again, Pat Beverly has argued about his innocence, and he'll have his day in court. But the police, in my opinion, they're going to only arrest you if they have evidence of this situation. You know what I'm saying? They have to have some type of evidence to take you in and charge you. So we'll have to see what happens in court, man. And if they got pictures, see, and here's the thing, and I'm going to tell y'all something, what's going to really turn this situation up, and it's going to make this situation go crazy if it's true, if there's pictures. See, if there comes out pictures, if it's in the court, and there's pictures of his sister, with hands put on her and beat down like that, he's done, bro. He's done, bro. I'm just tell you, he's done. If they have pictures, he's done, bro. Because if those pictures ever got out, it's gonna be bad news, man. It's gonna be bad news, man. Very bad news. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it, man. I hope and pray he didn't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, I told y'all, we don't know these people personally, man. So you only see these people from what you see online. We don't personally know these people, so we don't know how people operate. But again, a lot of people are trying to say that Pat Bev got a short temper. They're using his history and his past against him. As far as incidents with fans, they're bringing this stuff up online. I'm watching a lot of people talk about this stuff on social media, man, and it's not looking good, the picture they're painting. And again, he got a lot of people upset because the girl is younger. The girl ain't even of age. Why would you do that to her? Is what people were saying allegedly. Now, he's saying he didn't do it, but he's getting a lot of hella heat and people that are accusing him of doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's a good question. Did anything happen to the band? Because they're not reporting anything about the alleged dude involved in the case. They're not reporting anything about that. There's nothing being reported about that. So that's the tough part right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna let me know what y'all think about this. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. I'm gone. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, Straight Drought Weight Loss Formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that as well
and subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.